How about that? Much needed, much needed.
Talk about Deshaun's gutty performance. I mean, you could tell he wasn't 100%. But you wouldn't know about how he played.
Well, just an unbelievable competitor. Just a tape, duct tape and baling wire, keeping him out there and keeping him going. And our training staff did an outstanding job. Danny Poole and those guys keeping him, getting him back. And he was playing hurt, but again, just a tough performance. Not just by him, but all those guys. A lot of credit to our offensive line. I thought they played extremely well tonight, limiting the number of times he got hit. And what a great performance for a true freshman to come out in a game of this magnitude. There's no doubt about that.
You think? I mean, I know it's early. I know he's obviously a freshman, but his legacy, you could almost say that he's got off to a pretty good start here with his first start.
I would say he has, and just an unbelievable performance and what he did tonight, and what he's done in the games he's been healthy and in. And of course, obviously, we had to limit a lot of the things we could do with him. But that was okay. We asked for our guys to really pick up some slack in other areas and take on some ownership there. 12 days ago, we stood in our team room as an offense and really.
John Morris, love you, brother.
Hey, BB, I love it, baby. Yeah, needed, love it. And but it was 12 days ago. Those guys standing there after that Georgia Tech loss and just said, hey, look, you got 12 days left of this season, and we can do something special still. But it's going to take 12 days of complete focus and 2 wins. And in 2 wins, it'll go down as one of the better seasons in school history definitely over the last 5 years. And so the 2 major wins over the last 12 days, obviously finishing off with today, and we all know the implication of this win, and just proud for our players. I mean, that locker room in there is just alive. It's exciting, and it's about those players and what they're going through, and just the excitement. I mean, it's awesome. Awesome as a coach. Awesome. I feel sorry for guys that don't get to ever experience that.
So how long have you worked on the Wildcat with multiple guys to this match?
Well, we've been working on that a while, and we've definitely been working on about the last 3 weeks and just figuring out some different things and just trying to do some things, again, and giving some implications on some guys, whether they're healthy or not. But again, it's up to our guys had to execute what we put together. I thought we had a great plan. I thought our offensive staff did an unbelievable job of preparing our guys, and hats off to those guys as well.
What about that little flip pass that went from those 2? Yeah. I mean, have you guys used that at all this year?
Yeah, a little bit, but there was some things that we're trying to set up through the course of the season for that, and trying to hold, and but again, it was I thought our tape Scott did a great job. I'm sorry.
Something you saw in film later.
Well, I mean, you just game plan it up and seeing how they're going to play you coming into the game. That's kind of where you try to spend a little bit of time on the first couple series, seeing how they're going to play you. And I thought we did a really good job moving the football, especially given the field position that we had early on, and be able to get it off the back end line and flip the field. I thought that was critical. I thought we could have scored on the opening drive of the game. We had a drop ball down there, and it might have scored or at least picked up first down. But again, hats off to our guys. They had to execute the system we put forth in front of them, so that was awesome.
Chad, obviously your name's been connected with the SMU job. Any truth to that? Is there anything you could tell us about?
Well, yeah, I had to check Twitter this morning to see where I was.
Yeah.
Everybody had me everywhere else, and everybody else seems to know what's going on. But the truth of the matter is, it's really not about me tonight. It's about these kids and our fans, I haven't agreed to anything with SMU, but when that time comes, believe me, we'll come out with and say what needs to be said. But we're going to enjoy tonight, and I appreciate y'all respecting that. But these players have deserved this.
Yeah. Did you meet with SMU, and is that the kind of template in place that you've spoken about in the past?
Well, I haven't agreed to anything with them, and I've spoken with them. Yes. Back to your question, I haven't agreed to anything, and obviously, as you know, that way this business works, and it's one person runs with something, and it goes, but I'm sure if in fact that's part of the plan, and we'll meet in the near future, and go from there. But I haven't agreed to anything, and again, I want to just preface by saying it's about these players, and please respect me for that, and it's well, I love Clemson. I've been here for 4 years. I love our fans and what they mean to college football. We got the best fan base in college football, you know, we all know I do have a goal. I'd love to be a head coach one day, but and so, you know, when we're in and where, you know, we'll find out soon enough. But if it's part of the plan. If not, I'm extremely happy right here and love these group of guys. And wow, how about that? How about that?
Chad, what does it say about the future of this place too? When Wayne and Artavis and Deshaun are the guys who are making things happen out there.
Yeah, how about that? I mean, you know, when you got Wayne Gallman and Deshaun and Artavis and Mike Williams, I mean, you got young guys making a lot of plays out there. And so it says that definitely the future is definitely bright. I'm sure everybody leaving me now. Huh? I was going to spill a whole lot of stuff now. Sorry.
What's your name again? If this is your last game at Clemson, is this the kind of note that you want to?
Well, you know, obviously, you know, this is a huge win. And again, it's not about me. And please, you know, and if that's the case, and you know what, these guys are unbelievable how they perform, how they bought in for 4 years with us, and hey, we got a great system and a great plan that these kids believe in. They absolutely believe in what we're doing, and obviously this has been a up and down year through some things, and you know, with injuries, but to pull these guys together and play the way they played, it says a lot about our guys.
You said 100.